Hey folks, Brian Crouch here with Hooked Outdoors TV. We're here in Wapakoneta, Ohio at the 2015 Harvest Sportsmen Convention. I'm here with the head of it, Mr. Andy Moser. Andy, how are you doing today?
Nice to meet you. Nice to be here.
Good. First of all, can you tell us a little bit about your organization?
Yes, we started the Sportsman's Grid at our church about 4 or 5 years ago now. This is our 4th event in 2015. We've done something similar for the last 4 years. The last 3 years we've had a dinner. We served elk. This year we're serving a venison dinner.
All right. And can you tell us what we can expect to see here today?
Yeah, our guest speaker today is, believe it or not, Mr. Shaw Grigsby from Gainesville, Florida. He's a B.A.S.S elite fisherman. He's got, I think, 9 professional tournament wins. So he's a real special guest to have, especially in Wapakoneta, Ohio on February. So, or close to February.
I know it's really cold for him up here.
Yeah.
He's used to the warm weather, but here you got a fish judging competition, an antler judging competition.
Yeah, every year we have several contests going on that men and women can be involved in. This year it's on a video, so we have video segments of, for instance, a deer walking in a deer stand, and you have to field judge that deer. You have to write the total number of inches down, tally those up, pick your final score, and we find out who's closest. This year, the winner wins a Bushnell wildlife camera, and we also have the videos for a fish judging video set up that the guys get something similar. They judge the total pounds of 10 fish. So again, they tally up the score. Whoever gets the closest wins a $200 Bass Pro gift certificate.
Well, it sounds like you got a good organization coming along, and it looks like we're in for a good day, so I can't wait to see what we got in store for us.
All right, well, thank you.
We'll see you around. Folks, I'm here with B.A.S.S Elite Series Pro and host of the TV show One More Cast, Mr. Shaw Grigsby. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great, Brian. How are you?
One question I got for you. Over the years, you've utilized the technique and grown to make it your own, and that's a technique we like to call sight fishing. Can you tell us about where it came from and maybe a little bit what you do while you're sight fishing?
Yeah, you know, I just grew up in Florida, and we have a lot of clear water springs where you could see the fish, and it was always aggravating to see fish swimming around, and so growing up, I wanted to catch them. And you know, to me, you get dirty water, you're making a cast, you didn't know if there was a fish there or not, but you could see them, you knew there was a fish there. It's like, I'm going to learn how to catch them. So I would spend a lot of time working and seeing what spooked them and what you could get to do to make them to bite. And so that's pretty much what it is, seeing the fish, making a cast, and catching them.
Now, can you just use that in only clear water, or can it work in muddy water as well?
It can, but you know, it's the techniques are basically for clear water. I mean, it's very similar if you're a hunter. We got some deer heads right here, big elk cape right here. If you're a hunter, it's the same thing. You're hunting for fish, spot them, and then you've got to make the right presentation to catch them. And that's pretty much the same thing. You're hunting for an elk, you spot him, and you got to make the right presentation to get him. Hopefully he doesn't smell you. At least we don't have to worry about smell with a bass, but we have to worry about movement, extreme movement. Any type of movement will spook them. All right. Now,
what kind of tackle are we throwing while we're doing this?
You know, it depends, but I prefer to throw, you know, little 6, 8, 10-pound test on spinning rod. That seems to be in the ultra clear water, the finesse stuff that catches them. But if you got them on a bed, now then it's different, because then that means that fish is protecting a spot, and then you can get out the big stuff. It's like I can get out the big rifle and take out an elk at 300 yards, or I can get out 65-pound braid and pitch it on one on 10-pounder because she's on the bed and she'll eat it. So then you drag them in with the big stuff. It's like fun.
All right. Can you tell us what we can expect to see in the 2015 season of One More Cast?
Yeah, we're going to go fishing.
Oh, right.
I love
That's
it. But you know, we just finished doing a shoot, which was really neat. It's freezing cold now. Florida up here right now, it's ice, you know, and it's in the high of 20s, and in fact on Monday it's supposed to be a low of like -5, and I'm like, that's not fun. Florida, when you get freezing temperature in Florida, it's cold. And the fish are like me. They don't like, you know, I got my hoodie on, I got everything on, trying to stay warm. Well, the fish in Florida, they really get lethargic and they don't bite well. Well, that's when we got to test out this brand new Triton boat, and in testing it out, we had to go because that's the only days we had it. So it was 31 one morning and 32 another morning to film, and we just caught what we could catch. But we went to warm water. We had a 150-pound tarpon on. We jumped 2 little ones, fought them all the way up, and one came off in one jump, one stayed on for quite a while. Caught some redfish, some trout, just a little bit of everything. But it was awesome just to get out there and go fishing and have the experience of hooking a tarpon and hooking some redfish and catching some saltwater fish and testing a new boat. That's fun. So that'll be coming up on the shows. But we just have some really fun shows. The 8.0 show, oh my God, big giant crankbait. We catch a monster bass. So it's a fun season, and just check it out on the Sportsman Channel.
All right, there you have it, folks. I'm Brian Crouch, and this is Shaw Grigsby. Until next time, stay hooked. One more time.
What?
Go ahead and edit it.
Okay.
Go.